So what are some other ways to open layers? Because in Photoshop, there's always more than one way to do things. We've talked about the way to do it down here. Let's go up here. Look, there's a layer drop down box here. We can come down here. We can go New Layer. And then name it if we wish. Click OK. We've got a new empty layer here. Layer. We can add a new fill layer if we wanted to, or we could add a new adjustment layer. Name it something different if we wanted to. Click OK. So now we're getting some other layers stacked up in here, and we're approaching them from a different way. Is there another way yet to open a new layer? Of course there is. Click on this little left pointed arrow right here, and we'll see this area up here will change back to kind of the basic add an adjustment tab. And from here we scroll across these. You'll notice, watch right here as I scroll across these different little icons. You can add, let's just go ahead and add a curves tab. Click on it. Now we can make a curves adjustment. We'll get more to these specific tabs a little bit later on, but here you just grab it and go. Okay. So there are really three ways that are real easy to add a layer. We can do it down here by clicking on one of these icons. We can bring back this add with this arrow here. Add an adjustment by clicking on one of these icons. Or we can come up here to layer and select which type of layer we would like to add from right over here underneath this layer drop down box. So let's clear this, and let's talk about, and we'll even clear this image out here. No, let's not save the changes. Let's bring up a new one. All right, here's our image, and here's the correction we want to make right here. This E needs to be changed. We can tell which is the active layer by whichever one has this blue fill. So here this layer is the active one. Now this layer is the active one. The background. We're looking for this particular layer here, raw file with added metadata. Raw file with added metadata. Right here, we'll click on it. Now it's the active layer. We can use our text editing tool right here. Click on it. And then click right there, delete the E, change it to A. Now we've corrected our spelling, and we can simply file, save the correction, and we've edited the master file. Always save your master file with the layers so you can bounce back into them and correct them. These layers are going to be easily worked with by Photoshop, but if you wanted to save an image to print it, if you wanted to save an image to email to the internet, one of the things you're going to have to do, okay, this is your master file here, but one of the things you're going to have to do to prepare an image for output is flatten the image. It's very simple. You're just basically saying all of these instructions here I want applied to the background pixels in a permanent way. To do so, we just come up here and click on Layers, scroll all the way down to near the bottom to Flatten Image, click on Flatten Image, and now all of those layers have been flattened. Everything's been applied to the background. In this case, the background was just the white box, and now it is one image that is flattened and can be saved out and emailed, put on the internet, printed. It's ready for output. So now we're at the end of this lesson, and we've learned in this lesson of other ways to open up a new layer, the importance again of working with master files that have layers so we can go in and correct them, and then we've shown you how to flatten an image, preparing it for final output. All right, see you next time.